February 2010 was a very sad time in world history. Boa Senior, a tribal lady in the Andaman Islands, died at the age of 85. She was the last human alive to speak the Bow language. In her last days, she used to sing to birds, all alone, because she could not communicate to anyone else. As she died, so too did the language of her people. Language makes us human. It is a very important and distinctive feature of the human species and civilization. The consciousness, cognition, thought, ideas, communication and comprehension. Nothing at all will be possible without language. One language may have more words, another may have few, but every language is a unique view of the world. When a language goes down, that world view gets silenced forever. Words hold in them multiple layers of cultural memory. When they go, the humanity loses a huge chunk of our heritage. Besides, languages are not given to us for free. The homo-sapiens have worked for it for over 500,000 years. Hence, it is important for us to think of preserving languages and language diversity. Almost every few months, we get reports announcing the death of the last speaker of some language or the other. According to one estimate, 6% of the world's languages today are spoken by 95% of the world's population. The government of India in 1971 decided to deregister more than 800 languages spoken by the tribal people. Of the world's roughly 7,000 spoken languages, by the end of this century, almost 5,000 would be dead. And even out of those 2,000 surviving, 1,800 languages would only be spoken by 50 million or lesser population. According to Living Tongues Institute for Endangered Languages in Pennsylvania, every 14 days a language dies. This is not death. This is genocide of languages. This is linguicide. I demand of the General Secretary of United Nations to initiate measures to stop this linguicide. But a language cannot be saved by saving words or grammar or filling up libraries with records of it. A language can be saved by saving the people who speak those languages, by encouraging them to use it and transmit it, by providing social and economic backing to people speaking these languages, because the reasons for language decline are predominantly economic or social. If people do not have livelihood options open in those languages, they like to make a language transition. Language today has become an economic capital around the world. The future technology, computers, mobile tech, the basic material is language. Computer language is based on the distinction between 0 and 1. 0 being absence, 1 being presence. In Sanskrit language, there are 3 ideas of 1 and 3 ideas of 0. Supposingly, we bring these into computer technology. Isn't it exciting? Isn't it the future? Bow language had 67 words for describing birds and more than 150 words for fish. Similarly, the Himalayan languages have about 200 words for snow, whereas English has only 5 or 6. Each of these words would have taken thousands of years to take shape. That is a vast knowledge base slipping from our hands. It is also millions of man-hours being washed away. So, when a language dies, a way of thinking dies with it. I would now leave you with a song sung by Boa Senior in her last days. She is singing to the birds. How unfortunate that no one will ever be able to understand what she was trying to say.
Dunia